Hi everyone, I've had a go at doing Cat Hands Mixed Media Morsels Crackle technique today, and you can probably tell that I haven't quite managed to achieve the crackle effect. I used PVA glue, but I like the way that it's turned out, so I'm going to show you the video anyway. I will be ordering some crackle medium from Amazon, and as soon as it's arrived I shall revisit this and give it another go. Hi everyone, right, I want to have a go at mixed media morsels, the crackle technique. I've never done this before, so I've got no idea whether it's going to work, but I'm going to use one of the napkins that Patricia Stubbs sent me in my Happy Mail. I want to use the bird, and so I've picked out two colours of acrylic paint. I'm going to use the olive green to put down first, so I'm going to spread some of this onto my page. I'm using a piece of mount board for this. It's the same size as my mixed media morsels journal, but I've run out of pages and I haven't got round to making another book. I was going to make my own and I just haven't got round to it, so I'm using individual pages at the moment, which is fine. And then I can add them into my book when I'm ready, when I finally get myself more organised. Can I make this stretch? Come on. Right, so that's my base coat. So I'm going to dry this with my heat gun. Right, that's dry now. So I want to add some PVA glue. I haven't got any of the crackle medium. I thought I had some in my cupboard, but I can't find it anywhere. I could have sworn I bought some in Hobbycraft when it was on offer a while ago, but perhaps I decided not to. I don't know. I've probably got far too much glue on this as well. I have no idea. So let's spread that over. There we go, and let's just mop that, and then we'll give this a dry. Now I think you've got to get it to the stage where it's still tacky before not completely dry when you add your next layer of paint. And I think I'm going to add my next layer and see whether it works. Let me just grab a clean piece of kitchen towel and dry that off. And I'm going to add some of this sky blue light, the Amsterdam acrylic. So let's have, what's that's got stuck in it? Oh, let's see if I can get that off. There we go. See if that's enough paint. Right, okay, so let's give that a dry. This is looking promising. I'm obviously blowing bits from somewhere. I think this is a crackle effect starting to take place. I'll keep drying. Can you see where I'm holding my heat gun? It's starting to blister and bubble, and I absolutely love that effect, so I'm going to keep doing it. Can you see it? Again, there it goes. Well, I mean, that doesn't look anything like cats, but I do like it. Right, okay, I'm not sure whether this is how it's supposed to look, but I really like it and it just feels absolutely wonderful. So what I want to do is I'm going to cut a panel off this napkin that Patricia sent me in my Happy Mail. Let me just move that out of the way because I'm going to layer parts of this with some of the hymnal sheet that she sent me as well. So let's move that out of the way. I just want to use this part here, and I don't know whether I want to, I think I'm going to try and tear it so that it's not completely straight, but it's the bird I want. Sorry if I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. Oh, whoops. There we go, that's fine. So let's move those bits out of the way. And then I want to use some of this hymnal sheet as well. So I'm going to And then what I want to do, I've dug out some of the Radiant Rains, and this is the pink grapefruit. Is it called? Yeah, pink grapefruit. This was what I used when I did one of my alcohol experiments a while ago. I'm not sure whether you're supposed to sort of completely shake this. I have a problem sometimes with these clogging. And then this is the bamboo, golden bamboo. And I'm just going to spray, if I can get it to, some of this on, just to colour it. I thought these colours would go nicely with the napkin, and yeah, you see that's pretty. And I think I want to wipe some of that off. Just so that it's not too strong. But any sprays or inks you could use on this. And I think I want to go around the edges as well. Let's have a look and see if I've got a green I can use. Here we go. I'm going to go with the olive green, and I'm just going to ink around the edges of this. That feels lovely because it's all nice and crinkly. And do I want to go around the edges of the napkin? I think I'm going to try. I'm not sure whether it will work because of course it's so thin. I need to peel one of the layers off as well because this is 2-ply and I've still got 2 pieces together, I think. And then I feel as if I want to layer some other bits and pieces with it as well. So I'm going to go and have a rummage and see what else I can find. Right, I've grabbed the Dina Wakeley. These are the quirky birds, scribbly birds. And I'm using the quote, "A bird does not sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song." So I've put that on a stamp mount. And I've got a piece of scrap mixed media paper here that I want to stamp it onto. I'm going to leave plenty of room just so that I can trim it. Let's press that down and make sure that we get a good stamped image. Fingers crossed. There we go. A bird does not sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song. So I'm going to go away and trim this and then I'll come back. I've trimmed my little words and I'm going to ink around the edges again. What did I do with that sponge? So I'm going with the olive green again. I'm wondering whether I should distress the inside with some aged mahogany or something. Let's just layer it all up. It does quite stand out though in the white. And then I thought it'd be quite nice to add some text around the edges. I hope I'm not going to spoil. I'm going to go for it. Let's add some stamping, just in a few random places. There we are. I think that's enough. Stop, Nina, stop. And how does that look now? There we are. And then I want to ink around the edges of this as well. How are we looking? And then I think I am going to leave that white because it does actually stand out quite well. And I do like the way that that this sticks out. So I'm going to grab some glue. So I've just grabbed my Mod Podge. So I'm going to add some carefully. I've peeled the layers off the napkin now. And so I'm going to very carefully add some Mod Podge to the back of this napkin. Do it gently though, because you don't want to tear your napkin, because of course it's very, very thin. Oh, no, there we go. And I might have to go over the whole piece, we'll see. Oh, gosh, this is tricky. Oh. See if I can. Blimey, this is tricky. I'm trying not to get any creases. There we go. That's not too bad. And I just feel as if I want to go over this with some of the brushed corduroy distress ink. So I've only got the mini pads, but I'm just going to, whoops, I just feel it looks a bit too clean.